kept going. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, everybody that I'm around is like, man, you need to get a job, man. What you doing? You doing art? That shit cool and all. But nigga, you got kids. You gotta do. But he's the only person that told me like, man, you just need to know how to continue doing what you want to do the right way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had nobody else tell me that ever. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I'm like, man, it just constantly kept me like, man, let me gravitate back to this dude because nobody else is telling me that. So I'm like, shit, let me see what's up with this nigga, man. I'm like, man, let me get this dude up, man. So then that's when we started chopping it. You know what I'm saying? Like we just kept coming through. Like, man, I brought KO through, and I'm like, man, shit, let's build on it because I already know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I already believe in what you're doing, and you showing me how to continue doing what I'm doing. So it's like that's a win-win.
Right. And what's crazy is this is the story.
Yeah, that's
but in all my conversations, I'm explaining to everybody that if I'm an institution, I got to function like an institution.
Right.
And if I was attached to Cleveland State and all that, they would leverage me.
Right.
Well, if I'm an institution, the people who would leverage me.
Right.
Like these conversations right here is the conversations that I need people to start really hearing.
Right.
Because I ain't got them repping me. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And that's the thing. I always wanted to do that shit, but it's like me dealing with my real life, like my actual situations that I'm dealing with, and trying to stay in the art world the right way. It's like, man, it's like I needed that balance. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, okay, I gotta take care of responsibilities, this, that, and the third. I'm coming to you because you like shit. Well, nigga, you need to know how to be able to eat off of your art the right way so that you can do that. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, damn, okay. So I'm the only person I'm hearing that from is him. Everybody else telling me like, oh, you need to go get a job or you need to go do this, that, and the third. So it's like, all right, well, let me try this, but then let me try it. Then I keep feeling this, like how we was talking about, like, man, nigga, I'm not about to be working for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, why?
But how you feel about being?
Yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about being like the person?
Yeah.
Telling everybody
about you, about
yeah.
I mean,
and then even to the people the other people who would talk, you know, to be like, hey, y'all, this is what we need to do. We need to interact with this. This is what we need help with. So then we start figuring out who ready to get on camera and say, oh yeah, the mural this. Oh yeah, when we was in school, D Black.
Right. And see, the thing is, it's so crazy because it's like, in my own way, I already been the dude. Because I've been telling everybody I know about you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers come to my house, your shit is in my house. They like, damn, who did this? I'm like, oh, that's my homie, D Black. He do photography, da. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like I say, even when I with KO, when I introduce y'all, I'm like, man, I got somebody I know y'all need to link with. Like, y'all both need to link with each other because y'all, it's the same mindset. But me and him, it's the same thing with me and him. Like, we've always been creatives, you know what I'm saying? We not the type of people to go and really just got the desire to do that 9-to-5 shit because we too creative. When you creative, it's like, man, you ain't even got the patience to deal with that shit all day. It's gonna kill you inside. Like, man, I'm too creative to be sitting there doing some bullshit for somebody that I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, not only do I know what you want me to do, I know shit that can make your shit better, but you don't even value my opinion because you think I'm just a regular nigga. And I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So it's that shit. So it's like, I can only be around people who I know better than the shit that's been sold to us.
Right.
If you put it that way. You know what I'm saying? And you like the main representative of that in the city of Cleveland to me and to people that I know. Man, listen, man, like with the Cleveland Bike Life thing, like, no, who's doing that? He organized the whole shit. Before that, it was just kids riding bikes. He like, no, this shit needs the organization. To know that, a regular nigga on the street on Kinsman don't know to do that. You see what I'm saying? It's that shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you mean so much more to the community, but the community only know it but for so much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they still seeing, they getting bombarded with fucking rallies, advertisements, and fucking whatever dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's crazy is I think people see what I'm doing, right? I think they see it in pieces.
Oh yeah.
And these conversations
kind of piece it together.
can help piece it together.
That I feel.
Because that's what we need is what be coming out of your mouth from you and probably like 10 other people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like for real.
Like I say, man, it's easy for me to talk about that shit because I'm passionate. Like I say, dude, if it wasn't for motherfuckers like you, I probably would have gave up doing what I was doing anyway a long time ago because everybody else is telling me